And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Academic Ale House. It's the end. We're finally done. We have 42 pages left, and I want to get through them all tonight. So,
I guess just for a recap, uh, I guess nothing really happened for our first few pages. Let's see here. She decides to run away, then decides to blow her money on a coffee house. Then she and her mom get into an argument about college, and then Blackfire shows up and abducts them both.
because apparently Mandy, the fat, unpowered daughter of Starfire, is a threat to the Tamaranian throne. Yeah, I didn't believe it either. All right. So, I think we got through this part. So let's do Mandy, are you awake? I need to tell you something about who we are. After Blackfire conquered Tamaran, she took me prisoner. I escaped. I could have faced her, but I did not. I had seen her destroy everything I knew. I was afraid. I fled and came to Earth. I promised myself this would be another life where I would fight for justice. I should not have told you. I should have told you. I should have told you long ago. But I wanted you to have your Earth, not my past, not the pain of my past. Okay? I prayed she would not find me. I prayed she would be content to rule Tamaran. I should have known better. Blackfire will not stop. And now, okay, so this is a lot. So let's just roll through this. So is Starfire a coward now? Like, is that what we're doing?
And I guess I can elaborate on that a little more.
So Blackfire conquers Tamaran, Starfire runs away, and she decides that on this planet she's going to fight for justice.
Hmm.
But at no point does she go back to her own home and, liberate the people there after meeting some of the most powerful beings in the galaxy. Or, hell, in the universe. It's not like Dick Grayson, Raven, and Beast Boy and Cyborg aren't, capable fighters and all that. And then, so this entire two-panel section is just justify why Blackfire is here and make Starfire look worse, I guess.
Well, hopefully it'll later explain how Blackfire managed to find her at all. Space is kind
I
of
don't
big.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question, but let's be real. Like, I had hoped she just wouldn't. I'm gonna appear one day. I'm gonna fight for justice, but I don't think the enemy of my past will ever find me, despite being, a famous hero in the galaxy. This book implies earlier that the Titans actually travel intergalactically. Like, there's a galaxy. She went to like the seventh galaxy or something. And so, why, under any assumption, would Starfire ever assume that this child wouldn't grow up and never have to face Blackfire. Her sister's just not gonna come for her. Also, again, they're trying for this irresponsible mother, and this is probably actually the first evidence I can say very firmly that Starfire is an irresponsible mother, because she knew about this and decided, you know what, it's okay for my child not to be trained to defend herself in any meaningful way. My unpowered, fully half human daughter, we don't need to train her at all. I don't need to connect with some of the best martial artists on the planet to train my daughter to defend herself. I can't call Black Canary or Catwoman or Huntress or, Dick fucking Grayson, uh Tim Drake, depending on where you are, Jason Todd, the Batman, Wonder Woman, and fucking Hawk Girl. Like, Starfire is surrounded by capable fighters who could easily teach Mandy to defend herself, but and protect her from this possibility and eventual threat. But nah. Like, even if you just made up the excuse that, oh, we're oh, we're training you because we have enemies and those enemies may come after you. All right, so let's get through this 2-page spread. And now I'm a human, not a warrior. I can't fight her. Yes, you are, Mandy, but Blackfire developed her powers at an older age. It is not a set path, Mandy. We do not know yet what you can be. But I don't have powers now. It's not like I'm not like you now. If I was, I could fight. You are so much like me, child, my Mandy. I will not let her hurt you. This is my battle and always was. It is time. You are possibly wondering why I didn't take your black cube of time to ask Mom what exactly she was looking for all those years on my birthday. I don't have to because I know she was looking for my superpower. But it didn't show up because I'm not like her. I am the anti-Starfire.
Hmm.
Wow. So, all right. So, let's just examine this within the context of the genre it is aping. That being the coming of age story. So, at this point in the coming of age story, or at this point in the coming of age story, the main character, i.e., Mandy, should have begun to sort of resolve that conflict between herself and Starfire, begun to sort of take steps to grow. This whole narrative right here, this whole bubble, the second page, screams my character has nothing more than what this identity as I'm not Starfire. There is nothing beyond what you see at surface level. Well, this is it. This is who Mandy is. She is no deeper. There is nothing to grow from. There is nothing to analyze. Mandy is just this. She is fat. She is overweight. She wears black clothes. She has ugly piercings. And she has green eyes. There, done. Dresses like a meme out of Hot Topic. That is Mandy as a character.
Mandy, where are you? The only reason I'm not freaking out that you're not texting me back is that your mom is a superhero.
Because I'm not my mother. What happens next is going to be bad. Go Knights.
Go, Knights, go.
Okay, so I need to apologize to her.
Mm-hmm.
I took the photo because I've always thought the Titans were cool and Deb dared me.
I figured.
But I know Mandy is cool, okay? I like her, okay? And now she thinks I'm using her when it's not like that. Not really.
Well, actually, I don't care. Mandy is basically MIA, and I have no idea where she is.
What?
So maybe.
Citizens of Earth. Citizens of Earth. Show me what you got. One second. I'm gonna. You could add more mocking. All right. So. Wait. Ask. Okay. Sorry. Whatever your name is. I think it's Lance.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. I knew it started with an L. Um. Like. Yeah. This is so weird. Like, why isn't he asking her where Mandy is? Like, why isn't he asking her like, "Hey, have you seen Mandy? I know you've been like pursuing her all over school today." Hey, trying to apologize. Also, Claire, her, and Deb dared me. What? The Titans are celebrities. It's okay to think they're cool. Mandy is in the wrong. I mean, like this whole thing, this whole scene, Claire apologizing for something that any other person would have been like, sure, fine, cool. Well, I don't understand. This feels like what Wisp was talking about last week, how sort of everything came into everything sort of came into like one block or one character voice. And the actions of Claire, who didn't do anything wrong. She got a picture of a celebrity on her phone and posted it online. And Mandy was upset by that because she assumed that Claire was just using her to get to her famous people. Well, understandable, yes. But when Mandy freaks out and like basically tells her get out of my life, yeah, not so much. Anyway, moving on. Prepare to witness a battle for the throne of Tamaran. See the obliteration of the weak and triumph of the strong. Let the prophecy be fulfilled and justice served. Daughter of Starfire, step forward and meet your fate.
Holy shit!
Mandy, where did
I
this
just find
armor come from?
I find this so weird just here. I find it so weird just having these characters say words shit and fuck. I mean, this is DC Comics.
It's also a graphic novel aimed at like the youth. Normally, things like that are like graphic novels like this are, especially with its color palette, are going to be looked at like, oh, let's do a younger. That's probably for a younger audience, like kids. So
Yeah, so I'm guessing they took her out of the box just to suit her up and then pushed her back in.
I mean, she suited up in the box. I'm just wondering where the hell it came from. We don't see the guards bring it in. It just starts appearing on her.
Well, there in the couple pages back, you have the two Tamarians telling her that it's time. Like they open up the gates.
That doesn't mean they gave her them. They gave her armor.
I assume they gave her armor.
Hmm. Oh look, the whole school's here. Here, the school here. The whole. Ugh.
Oh,
Oh
well,
look, the whole
the
school.
Tamaranian on the left has a pretty nice ass. I won't lie.
Hmm.
I guess the one on the right's supposed to be a dude.
Hard to tell given he's wearing a bikini top. Amazing. Any
Actually,
final declarations?
okay, so it's some kind of shoulder pad strap. So yeah, it's a guy.
Hmm. Uh, why is Blackfire always drawn so well? Except this, like, right here, there's like a little splash of color, which might be just an issue with the printing. Like, I can't even put that on the artist.
Yeah, you mean that little smudge on her cheek?
Yeah, I think that's just an issue with the print
Probably.
on, like, look at this. Compare this to some of the, like, character designs in the previous page. This looks good.
Oh wait, hold on a sec. It's
I mean, not
intentional. Or
huh?
I said the smudge is intentional. It's some kind of. She has like purple blush. She has it on the other in the other pages.
Oh, it is. Okay. She does. Okay, but what the heck? Why? It's so weird. All right, but I guess like this shot looks really good, except this. I don't know what this is, and she like. Oh, never mind. There it is. It's like it's the whole thing holding her pauldrons together. Yes, I copied the same page twice.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I noticed.
Daughter of Starfire. I don't. Sister, your battle is with me. Mom, stay back, Mandy. I am ready to face you, sister. I will not run you this time.
So
Very well.
why does she look so exhausted?
Why does she look strung out?
Yeah.
Like
Celebrity
like
life is
this
hard.
Starfire reminds me very much of like the Starfire you would expect to see. This Starfire is like strung out on drugs.
Yeah, celebrity life is hard. Sometimes you gotta find ways to cut loose.
I know, like get some pep in your step. Jesus. Meanwhile, remember, Blackfire looks like this, which
Hmm. Yeah,
Starfire,
she actually looks so she
Blackfire.
yeah, Star Blackfire actually looks all right.
Today I will see the destruction of you both. Mandy, run. Okay. Eh.
It's a decent looking fight.
It's a decent looking fight. Um, this is probably not the best angle, I would say. Probably the worst possible angle you could have shot this at. Like, why would you? All right, so we're setting up a scene. How does how is the how is the person viewing this scene? We need to establish that Starfire and Blackfire are fighting, that Mandy is running away, and a reaction shot between the two onlooking characters would also be. I know. We'll stage it as an upshot from with Mandy's crotch being there in the foreground. A reminder to you all, this is a 16-year-old girl, unattractive as she may be, and this is the shot they went with. Instead of, I don't know, over Mandy's shoulder as she looks back, like with Starfire and Blackfire rising into the air, both their hands glowing ominously. Like, or with Starfire and Blackfire having struck blows against each other. So this, but like not with this angle. Why? What do we do? Oh wait, hold on. Your tyranny ends here. You think you and your weakling human child can stop me? You will not touch her. The demands of a coward. What do we do?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Uh, Pray she can run faster than she's ever run before. Mandy, Mandy, don't stop.
run, Forest.
Wow, just there's a time and a place. Holy shit.
Uh, it probably wouldn't be my proudest moment, but I would mock Mandy as she ran away from a fight. Running in armor. Starfire. It's only just occurring to me right now that my mother, who has saved millions, like actual millions, is fighting the one person she maybe can't beat. Fighting her for me, and I can't do anything. Now, I see for the first time the true opposite of my mother. Goodbye, sister. The person who only wants to see the end of things, wants nothing but violence and revenge. The anti-Starfire. It isn't me, it's her. This realization should have come, like, um, almost 15 pages ago. Probably exactly 15 pages. With, the whole it's time thing and I am the anti-starfire. Her. Now it looks like she was just hit with the clue stick. Instead of, like, again, this brings me back to my point. There is nothing beyond what you see is what you get with Mandy. There is nothing deeper. She has no internal thoughts beyond and I am rebellious teen boop beep. Like there is nothing beyond that. No, 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 no. Oh, this is my fault, Mandy. Mom, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm the worst daughter ever. Mandy, my sweet girl, you are so like me. Do not make the same mistakes. Do not run from your fears. You are stronger than you know. Mom, I can't do this, please. It's time to rise and meet your end. Why don't you just fuck off and die? Damn. Little thing, do you not see? It is you and your mother who will die, and by my hand this day. I have waited so long to see your blood run. Okay,
How
so
long?
yeah, that's a good question. How did you find them, Blackfire? I mean, like, it's obvious that she found them because I think the implication we're just supposed to assume that Blackfire heard about due to her many exploits, which draws the attention to Starfire as the question of if you knew Blackfire was out there, assume and knew that when fighting for justice really got you that big media attention and you started traveling outside the galaxy that our planet exists in, or hell, even within it, you said you didn't think for one moment that your sister would come and, you know, come a knocking ever. And why now, of all times, really? Like, this feels like a confrontation between Starfire and Blackfire that should have happened long ago. The reason usually the big bad is not a problem or not an issue for the coming of age hero on the outset and why he hasn't been defeated by the mentor or father figure or hell sometimes father of the main character is he's sealed away behind something. And usually the thing that sort of engages that coming of age, at least within a fantasy setting, conflict is the reawakening or the reemergence of that evil, usually by their own hand. So, why is Blackfire here now? Excuse me. I'm enjoying this as much as I had hoped. Mom, I'm so sorry. Goal. I mean, why is this here? Witness me, mere mortals. Witness my victory and the annihilation of Starfire and her pathetic human spawn. Mandy,
Mandy, you jerk.
do not give up. I can hear the school shouting my name. Mandy, get up. Get up. I can feel Blackfire floating towards me. I'm not thinking about either of these things. I'm thinking about my mom, who fought for me, who is lying on the ground close enough that I can feel the energy draining from her body. And suddenly, I'm not thinking anymore. Okay. I kind of want to be like, why have but I'm not thinking about either of these things. Um, the reason being that like I kind of want to get on it, but at the same time, I sort of want to let it go because it is of the least. It's just clunky versus actually being a genuine mistake in the writing. So we're moving on. Hey, Auntie Blackfire, you're the first person from my Tamarin family I've ever met, and you suck. Prepare to die and have the chunks of your body tossed into space to freeze. Okay. Mandy has suddenly awakened to her power, and she's about to kick her ass. Hooray! Also, as you know, pithy lines go, I suppose, it's like a 2. Like, do you know what happens to a frog when it gets struck by lightning? Same thing that happens to everything else is a 1. So we're just above that bar, and it was a hard decision. I cannot be. Okay, my first starbolt blast, still alive. How is this possible? I don't know, but it totally freaking is. Oh god.
The power of believing in myself.
Yeah, exactly. Like straight up, you could have been like that. This could have been like such a good line if this were a better character. Like it could even still be a reference. Like the power of friendship, bitch. Anyway, we're fighting. We're fighting, and Mandy, mom, and done. Okay, so no more fighting. Now we're back into the story. All right. So yeah, my mom saved and I saved the day. No big deal. The Titans showed up at the last minute to pick up the last few pieces. We didn't know you had a family emergency till we were light years away.
Go back to school, everyone. Or not. I call dibs on Raven, by the way.
Mm. Where were they again? A very distant galaxy. Um,
Christ,
um,
how fast did that ship go?
good, uh, good question. Let's think about this. Why is this line here? Like Cyborg waving at them as Beast Boy pokes like herds Blackfire away, and Nightwing standing there. They're like, why do we need this line? We didn't know you had a family emergency until we were light years away. Ha ha! Hmm. A trial for her. What happens to her now? A trial for her crimes. Like a galactic court type thing? Something like that.
She's the ruler of her home planet. I'm
Yeah, I
not
feel
quite
like
sure.
diplomatic immunity is going to be a thing here.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway. Hello, superheroes? Well, that's quite something. It's just wondering if you might resume our little game? Uh, yeah, game away. Sorry about the damage to the field. Sure, sure. I was wondering if I could get your autograph. Big superhero fan. Of course. Wait, what? Okay. Um, hmm. Should we address the fact that this is very clearly like a coach, which means he's at least in his 20s? In his late 20s to early 30s, and he's hitting on, he is, well, asking for an autograph, but this blush, like, kind of imply, this blush and his behavior kind of imply otherwise. Sort of attempting to hit on a teenage girl. And this may be entirely me. I will gladly cop to that, that might just be the way I'm reading it.
Yeah, I kind of picked up on it too, but I also thought he was an athlete. I didn't think he was a
Mm,
coach.
I think he's a coach. Like he's running around with a clipboard.
So maybe not. Maybe just kind of fanboys over superheroes.
Maybe. But again, I might just be reading too much into it. Me? Jeez. Uh, wow. Okay, so let's see. We have Beast Boy, Cyborg, Raven, Aqualad, Starfire. I assume that's Kid Flash,
Yeah.
Speedy. I think I said Speedy, and Robin 4?
Yeah.
Question mark.
So
Okay, fourth.
apparently
Let's see.
Robin, I guess the current Robin just deliberately put four in the form of a question.
Tim Drake, no, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Tim Drake, Dame. Like it would have if it's Robin number 4 question mark, then it's Damian Wayne.
Well, actually, technically, it'd be Stephanie Brown.
We're no. Elseworlds don't count.
No, that was that, or no, that's Carrie Kelly you're thinking about.
Oh,
Stephanie Brown was a, she was a, she's usually the spoiler. That's her superhero name, but she became Robin for a short time. Though that might have gotten removed from continuity after the New 52. I'm not sure. We'll just assume it's
whatever.
Damien.
Yeah. All right. That was weird. It is generally weird. So what now? You have to be a superhero, but you still have to take the SAT. Do we get a cool superhero name? Mandy is a cool name. So yeah, not surprisingly, a lot of things happened after that. Changes to my life. For for one thing, it was kind of an international moment. Oh shit, she's green. Everyone and their dog who was at that game recorded it on their phones and posted it. One of the videos got like 2 million likes on YouView. Ugh. Of course, this verified a lot of people's opinions that I had these powers all along. The pages went bananas, but whatever the consensus, it was most people thought I was badass. Less than one person thought I was just a chubby raven in disguise. Wow. I don't think I breathed in during all that. The Titans publicist Clarice took over. We did one interview to stop the flow of misinformation. Clarice said they just wanted to face a personal moment, and then the conspiracy theorists would back off a little. So, what's it like having this power? It's strange and new, I guess. I don't really know what it's going to mean for my life. I'm just figuring things out, I guess. Well, we look forward to hearing your superhero name once you've got that sorted. I'll let you know as soon as I do. There's been speculation that your father is the Titans Nightwing is the Titans Nightwing. Care to comment? Hey, I told you that was off limits. My mom felt like maybe until things calm down, it might be better for me to study for my SAT in a less public environment. So she moved a little desk into one office at the Titans headquarters. And she got Raven to be my tutor. Possibly Raven volunteered. She's kind of hard to read.
Hey, you're not studying.
Yes, I am.
Terrifying Raven stare.
Oh. Okay, geez, be all whatever about it. What's with these superheroes who never took these tests being all like, you have to take this test? Uh, good question. All right, so this scene exists to disprove Mary Sue, but in actual fact proves Mary Sue.
Wait, how's it prove Mary Sue again?
So this scene only exists, like almost exclusively exists purely to disprove Mary Sue, and thus proves Mary Sue. It is to will be like it's to stop the it basically exists to stop the criticism of, well, he she never trains, she doesn't earn her powers, this kind of thing. It exists to stop that, and therefore it proves that Mandy is a Mary Sue. Because in reality, she did nothing to earn her powers. She didn't stand up and fight. She was a coward, and she was rewarded for her cowardice. Like I guess you could argue that her powers were activated by her rage, but that doesn't mean she earned them. Like if it was, excuse me, if her powers stemmed from rage, then it would behoove the author to sort of have her have the power from the outset, but have basically like destroyed a a lot of destruction from her use of it. So the learning of the control is the character growth, the character arc. And at the end, the rage fuel, the power boost is rage, and the reasserting of that control before everything turns to ash, kind of thing. But this scene is post unearned powers given purely so Mandy could defeat the bad guy instead of Starfire. There's a cat meowing at my door. I'll be but a moment. Oh, you only wanted it here because I had your food in here. Manipulative bastard. Anyway,
What's the cat doing this time?
he was just yowling at my door, and he only wanted in because he had his food in here. Anyway, so like proves Mary Sue. I'm also studying other more fun things, like how not to blow people up. Easy, which is weirdly not unlike high school. Let's take a 5-minute break. Cool. It's a little weird and overwhelming. Hey, you have every reason to still think I'm a dick, but you have time. But if you have time, I'd like to apologize in person. Also, we got an A on our Ophelia thing. Hey, can you meet for coffee? Okay. Again, Claire, you have nothing to apologize for, sweetheart. You did nothing wrong.
The glasses are a nice disguise, but honestly, the what is it? The chai
The
triple whip
chai. The
the chai
chai
yeah,
triple whip
whip
mint syrup double latte.
yes, honestly, the chai triple whip mint syrup double latte with the caramel glaze was a bit of a giveaway.
It's actually delicious and the world's missing out. Nice tiny coffee.
Good to see you too. I
I can't
can't believe you became a superhero and abandoned me.
Me neither.
Promise me you won't pick a dumb superhero name.
Promise.
So Francis out.
Not necessarily, but probably yeah. My mom says we should figure out exactly how my powers work so they don't accidentally
Go off.
something like that.
Crap. I'm
Well,
saying this as I tilt my head.
what? Just hey, we have this worthless panel right here. This panel, it's just an extra panel. We could easily just delete it and have, extend this upper panel. This upper panel here with a little bit more background. Oh, but we'll just have the conversation continue at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, I'm like the ultimate combustible delinquent teen now.
Oh crap. Oh, sorry, I lost track of where I was. Oh. Um, well, I'm glad you're taking your SAT.
I know you are.
You know, our families, our parents went through a lot of crap to get here. The least we can do is make an effort.
I thought you told me that immigrant kids were bound to be disappointments.
What I said was what I said was we hold our parents' hope for a new future, but that future isn't necessarily going to be what our parents thought it would be. We have to face the future they gave us.
Is this the opening line of your college application?
Yes. Wow. Speaking of facing things,
Link, what?
Claire has something she wants to say to you.
All right. I have issues with the previous page, I think. I mean, obviously 90-degree angle is an issue. But is this supposed to be the moral? Like, yes, these are, you know, interesting concepts and you could have a character explore them, but do you play it off as a joke? The one insightful and like possibly interesting thing for Lincoln to have as a character, and you're just like, fuck it. Like the shallow guy is a front. The shallow anarchist guy is a front. He's actually a very deep and philosophical thinker. Be like, nah, he's just totally shallow. He stole that. That he just made it up. He BS'd his way through that to make sure to just get into college. I mean, I mean, it's good BS. Don't get me wrong. But like like yes, the idea that your parents had their own struggles. Good concept. Good concept, worthy of expansion. Like a lot of these things are worthy of expansion. Too bad they're BS to get for an opening college essay. They don't mean anything. What the hell? Hi?
Have fun.
Hey, want to go for a walk? And we're walking. So I wanted to say I'm really sorry. I don't know what I did. I know what I did wasn't okay. It was Deb's idea. She thought it would be cool. It wasn't meant to hurt you. It did. Yeah, I knew then too. For like the longest time. And was like, I was their friend, you know? Like, that's who I was. But I don't like who I am when I'm around them. It's just hard not to be what people expect me to be. How do I know you're not talking to me because the whole powers thing now? I guess you don't. Look, I like you. Really, like you. And I want to spend more time with you if you're into that. I know you're pretty busy. Kind of. Also, I shoot green rays out of my body now, so that's fine by me. Sometimes you just have to take a risk, right? Try. Hey, so this whole thing, so this apology, bullshit. Um,
Uh,
you know what? I'll buy this one. I don't fucking buy that one. Not for a moment.
Yeah, so does so Claire could just tell that Mandy's a lesbian.
Yeah, I know, right? I suppose I mean, Claire's just assuming that. Also,
Don't you guys have the gaydar?
anyway, also, the 16-year-old girl has a shirt on that says Vixens. I mean, you might as well just have. Why not have her wear a shirt that says just women? Oh dear. And so it begins. All right. Good lord, I turned the page and heard the wow.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. It's very possible I could have melted Claire's face off by the way. Just kidding. So yeah, things are changing, I guess you could say. It's a big reveal. Her hair's pink now, when it was orange in the flashbacks. I'm 17 today. My world is changing. I'm changing. I call it just a wisdom. It's college essay wisdom, but Link is right. My mom gave me a future. I'm going to take it all. Take it. All of it. Okay, I'm coming.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
Some women do not have the thighs for short
Oh,
shorts, but wear them anyway.
God. We've done superhero designs before. Yes. We did like the 4 really bad superhero designs from um what was it? Like the Ultimates or something?
Say,
Or what?
say that
I
again.
think it was Youngblood with the Snowflake in Safe Space.
Oh yeah, no, that was Marvel. That was like the New Warriors, I think.
Ah, anyway, look at this. What is this mess? What is this mess? Okay, so why? Just all all of the why. All of it. Just every bit of it. Why? Solid cape solid cape choice. Way to be older. I stepped on your line. Deal with it. Thanks, guys. You are growing up so fast.
Have you picked a name?
Yeah, I'm actually sticking with Mandy for now. Oh, I like it. It- My full name is Mandy the Destroyer. Excellent. Want to go get ice cream? Sure. I don't know what the future holds, but for the first time, I'm not scared of it. I'm not even scared of falling, which is weird. Be there in 2 minutes. Like, okay, is this implying that Nightwing is her father?
Probably. So
Maybe because I was never falling, right? It was just becoming me.
okay, if so does Starfire as far as the comic, does it ever imply that Starfire knows who Mandy's father is?
No. Actually, it might. Like I think Mandy implies that Starfire like already knows. Like she does. She's known from who Mandy's father was from the start.
And Yeah, we can. I guess we can add that to the list of examples of Starfire actually being a bad parent.
Yes, I suppose. All right. So, what did you think of the book overall?
There is an interesting story buried somewhere deep within this comic. Unfortunately, it's burdened by a really unlikable protagonist. Well, just unlikable characters in general, terrible art, and just being boring. Very boring. It gets somewhat exciting around by the time Blackfire shows up, but it's a little too late.
Indeed. So, this story is bad. Like bad, bad. I would disagree with you when you said there's a good story somewhere here. I don't think so. I think this was just written poorly. It needed to be edited, heavily edited. Like there's pacing issues. There's issues with the artwork and scenery. There's so many issues just story wise that are unsolvable. And then there's the characters. And I know you said the characters were unlikable, but Mandy is unlikable. But that's it. Like the rest of the characters might as well have been dressing for Mandy's he's like one woman show. Hmm. Oh, that's all I got.
Yep.
All
That,
right.
that was a horrible comic.
It was. It was bad.
I guess if to anybody listening, if you want to watch it or watch a watch a decent story about the child of a superhero, watch Sky High.
Uh
It's not great. It's not great, but it's
Not
better than this.
great, but it's okay. Like, yeah, it's okay.
Of course, yeah, My Hero Academia is the better version, the better Sky High.
My Hero Academia has many advantages Sky High didn't.
Mhm.
Namely, a damn near infinite runtime.
So yeah, that's all I got.
Ditto. Alright. So thank you all so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Do remember to, do the YouTube thing. Spread us around. Share our video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I, I need I will retrieve air horn sound effects. So when I do this, I can just blare the air horn sound effect.
Why?
Because then I can be just like every generic YouTuber ever.
I mean, if that's the direction you wish to go with this channel, I won't fight you over it.
Now we need our images blown up with like the thumbnail of whatever we're doing
Oh
that
yeah.
weekend in the corner
Mm-hmm. And
and
they
us.
or just have like pictures of like anime girls just reacting.
Yes, exactly. This is what your future entails, audience. Flee now.
And maybe just have very kind of misleading title. This person hates their fans.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Y'all have a great night.
Yeah, take care.